back, everybody, on another episode of Succession Success, the Q5 Experience podcast, right here on the Empowering Futures Podcast Network. Matt Derry with you. Great to have you with us today, both on the audio and the video side. For those of you watching on YouTube, we appreciate that. As we are here with you with Jen Shubow, who is our guest today from Big Water Tech. She is the Senior Technology Sales Specialist. We're going to talk to Jen momentarily. But again, on this show, Succession Success, it's simple. We focus on business exit planning, building transferable value in businesses. And today we'll hit on technology for business owners with Jen. But you can get more information on us and what we do at Q5, where we help business owners really build value in their company before they sell it. And if there's business owners out there that are looking to get that exit plan started or really don't know where to turn, that's what we help you do at Q5 and get more information at Q5Experience.com. All right, business owners need technology. They need Wi-Fi, internet. Everything's got to be tight so that everything is certainly working when it comes to technology. And that is where our guest today, Jen Shubow, comes in from Big Water, and she joins me today. What's up, Jen?
Hi, Matt. Thanks so much for having me today. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk to your audience about kind of getting their technology house in order before they, sell their business. A lot of business owners think that, if they have older technology in place, it's not a big deal and that, the new owners are going to want to replace everything anyway. But that's really not the case. Ensuring that their tech is up to date and specifically that they have good cyber technology tools in place and good cybersecurity is going to make their business a lot more attractive to potential buyers. Nobody wants to buy, a business that has old flooring or, peeling paint. And the same thing is true with the technology. It shows a lot about how someone cares and treats their business, what the technology solution looks like.
All right, now let's slow down for a second because you tell me before we hit record today that this was the first time you've been a guest on a podcast like this, and you were a little bit nervous. And I said, no. You and I have spoken. We met at the Construction Association of Michigan, a CAM event a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And I targeted you. I said, oh my gosh, we've got to get her on the show because we hit it off. Had a great time chatting, you and your team. At Big Water Tech, and I just knew you'd be great to talk to, and you probably have great success at those shows because you really kind of put your personality out there, don't you?
I do. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now. So when it comes to, business technology, I've seen it all. And I've really seen how things have evolved over the last 20 years. And I really enjoy talking to people and helping them solve their problems. So, it's a natural fit to send me to trade shows.
I love it. All right. So how'd you get involved with Big Water Tech? I know there's family connections here, and give me a little background on the business.
Yeah, absolutely. So Big Water Technologies, or the company that currently is Big Water Technologies, was founded by my father, Bob Shubow, back in 1977. It was a long time ago, and they were originally a voice technology company. They were one of the first in Metro Detroit and in the state of Michigan to help businesses buy their own phone systems. And also we were carrier resellers. So we help businesses choose the right dial tone provider after deregulation to, decide what was right for them. Over the years, the company evolved and the technology evolved where today, so much of voice solutions are, they coexist with the internet and the data network that we had a merger back in the late aughts to form Big Water Technologies. And now we are a voice and data company serving the needs of our clients, no matter where they lay.
Can I ask the name, Jen? Big Water, where that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the original company founded by my father was called Ultracom. The company that we merged with, that was owned by John Lowry, now the co-owner of Big Water Technologies, was called Intelisys. And Ultracom Intelisys really didn't, flow off the tongue. So we were started to look for other company names, and not just company names, but company names with an available domain name. Because back in 2010, you need to have your website starting
Right.
along with your company. And it was just we were looking for something to help show that we were a Great Lakes regional technology company. And after a whole bunch of whiteboarding in our conference room, Big Water Technologies was the winner. And so in 2010, we rebranded to that. Our motto is, keep IT simple, lean on us for all of your voice and data technology needs. And, we'll keep everything flowing as it should be.
Jen Shubow with us from a Big Water Tech, sales specialist. You said senior sales specialist, but
Yes.
What's your day-to-day like, Jen?
My day-to-day involves communicating with new clients, prospects, and existing clients, helping them solve their voice and data technology challenges. Frequently, I do carrier bill reviews with my clients. That's a big part of what we do, is looking at their existing situation with their internet service and with their voice service and making sure it's currently a right fit. I help a lot of my clients transition to hosted voice solutions, giving them, cloud voice, the flexibility to work from anywhere. And the same thing on the IT side. Today, I talked to two different clients about transitioning to a cloud server solution. So no longer is there a piece of server hardware that lives at their office. Instead, it's hosted in the cloud. So again, team members can work from anywhere. And even if there is a problem with the building, an internet outage or a power outage at the building, it doesn't stop operations because team members can go and work from home, have their hosted voice, have their hosted cloud server, and be able to keep performing no matter where they are. I'm doing it today, coming to you from my home office in Waterford. So it's
Yes.
very, we practice what we preach.
What separates you guys? We when we met at the Cam Expo,
Yep.
Out in Novi, you guys were very approachable. You and your team, and everybody was just. You guys had 7,000 tchotchkes on the table. You were very inviting. Is that kind of what makes you guys? You getting clients that way? Is it still a people business, or what else maybe
Absolutely.
on the IT side to separate you from your competition?
Well, we are definitely a relationship business. We get most of our new clients from referrals from other satisfied clients. But what really sets us apart is our holistic approach to a business's technology solution. There's a lot of companies out there in Metro Detroit that do a part of what Big Water Technologies does, but I believe we're the only company in the area that does all the things we do. So when our clients or our new prospects are having a challenge with their data network or their voice network, we can look at the whole big picture. We do our own low voltage wiring. We are a carrier solution provider. We have the voice systems. We sell the data networks, and we provide managed IT services and cybersecurity solutions to our clients. So we really can be a one-stop shop. I strive to be for my clients, the first person they think of when they think of technology for their home or office. I feel, questions all the time about maybe things that we don't do, but I have a great network of other business professionals that have other specialties that I can refer my clients to if they have a technology need.
It's interesting, Jen, because I'm hearing so many business owners and just folks that we talk to, especially on the Q5 side, where you want to connect with them for a meeting, whether it's on Teams or on Zoom. They're having some issues. It just seems like because everybody's connected and there's so much out there now on the Wi-Fi side. Is that what you're finding is the biggest issue that maybe you can help fix and that people need?
Absolutely. Improvements in Wi-Fi in office environments and at home environments. But also when we talk about, work from home in a distributed workforce, having the right cybersecurity solutions in place are very important. If your team members are connecting to your network from Starbucks, from their house, maybe from a laptop or tablet that they share with one of their school-age children, it's really important that you have the right tools in place, such as multi-factor authentication and secure logins, just to make sure that, your team is doing everything that they can to be safe and secure while they're working on office business from wherever they happen to be.
I do want to ask you more about cybersecurity because I think that it sounds like there are plenty of businesses that are in desperate need of better cybersecurity. And and getting things cleaned up. We're going to do that next with our guest today, right here on Succession Success, the Q5 Experience podcast. And of course, you can find our other shows as well right here on the Empowering Futures Podcast Network, Living the Life Method, and Inside Financial Architects. We'll take a break, come back with Jen in 30 seconds.
As a business owner, have you ever thought about what it would look like to leave on your terms? In a business, there are too many moving parts to fully understand and implement a practical succession plan while at the same time living inside your own business. Your energy today is focused on running a great company. In the end, don't you want the highest value? Get to the next phase in life on your terms and leave an impactful legacy? We help with that. The Q5 Experience. We help take the I don't know out of what's next.
Jen Shubow is our guest today. Great personality, vivacious, and a lot of fun to talk to from Blue Water, Big Water Tech. I knew I was going to do it. I knew I was going to say Blue Water instead of Big Water. I walked away from your table that day at CAM. I had met John, and if you recall, I'm looking for business owners and telling them about Q5. You're looking for people like me. And I'm like, oh, is this the owner? And John's like, no, talk to her. He did not want to talk to me. He's a great guy. He's tall, but he's like, no, Jen's the boss. But she is with us from Big Water Tech, Senior Technology Sales Specialist. You mentioned before about cybersecurity. In 2023, what's going on? Because it's dangerous out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very dangerous. There are a ton of bad actors out there. I read a lot of articles about cybersecurity out there, and recently it said that more than 50% of the traffic on the internet is bots and malware looking for, people to networks that aren't secure that they can get in and penetrate and use maliciously. Without the appropriate cybersecurity tools in place, without the appropriate firewalls, without antivirus, without email spam protection, without training your staff about what to look for in a potential spam email, most business owners don't really understand what the threats are out there and how it can affect their business. But it can be a business ending event. A very bad attack of malware, spyware, something that locks up your network where they're trying to, like a ransomware product, where they're trying to extort you. The thing about ransomware that also is, even if you pay that, the data they took is still out there. Just because they unlock it for you doesn't mean they haven't made copies of everything that they've gotten off your network. So, it is scary. It is scary. And sometimes they're looking to utilize your network resources to send out other viruses, bots, and spam emails. It is a scary place to be, but having the right IT partner that has your back and puts the right tools in place to protect your business is the best way forward for business owners. I talk to people all the time who said, well, nothing's bad has happened to me so far. And, my answer to that is another question. And that's, how do you know? If you haven't managed IT, if you don't have anyone monitoring your network, you don't see anything bad. You don't notice anything bad, but that doesn't mean there aren't bad things happening in the background. It's never a bad time to have a fresh set of eyes come into your organization and just do an audit of your current IT environment. Whether you have a company that you work with for IT services or you don't, and you've been relying on Greg in the back office, who's also your HR guy, to be your IT person.
Greg? Okay. Is that somebody you actually know? Or
this is a circumstance that with a new prospect where, I'm not going to name the name of the company, but they had an internal person named Greg who had been managing all of their data network, their email, their website, everything, and they've been having some problems, and we've just begun to start helping them and unwinding the mess that Greg made.
BigWaterTech.com is the website if you want more information about what Jen and her team are up to and doing. All right, so how does it work if there's been a cyber attack? Do you have people available 24 hours or what goes on there? How does it work?
Absolutely. So for our existing clients that are on our managed service solution, we have 24/7, 24/7, 365 support. For new clients, if you've had any kind of, cyber attack, you've gotten an email maybe from a friend or a family member that says, "Hey, I think I got something that looked like it was from you that I think might be spam." There might have been a compromise, but you're not really sure what to do about it. You should reach out to us, and we can get started immediately evaluating the situation, figuring out the root of the problem, and putting a plan in place to make things better. We can't necessarily solve past issues. If something's happened and data has been compromised, and a hacker has gotten into your network, we can't go back in the past and make that not happen, but we can make sure that nothing like that happens for you in the future and secure things going forward.
So they just call your cell? I'm just kidding.
You
take the call.
Absolutely. So Big Water Tech's phone number is 248-350-2020. My direct number is 248-228-3218 if you'd like to talk to me. You can email me at jshubow@bigwatertech.com, and I'd be happy to assist you at any point. I talked to
Jen's giving out her number, folks. Look at this.
Absolutely.
Direct
Absolutely.
line.
Senior salesperson. That's what we do. I welcome your calls.
All right. So a little bit about Q5 and obviously succession planning, which is what we do, and working with business owners to make sure that all facets of their business are ready to build up that transferable value when they're ready to get out and exit. So this is a big part of it, right? If you're looking to acquire business, or you're an owner that is trying to sell, that this has got to be something that's real tight, right? The entire tech part of the business. Have you seen some examples where it hasn't been?
Yeah, I have, and I hope so. I mean, my hope is that all business owners understand that it's important to have your data network in order, and not be trying to sell your business with a 25-year-old voice system and 10-year-old switches and firewalls, and older servers and computers that are out of warranty. That all transfers on. And I do hope that anyone looking to buy a new business is looking carefully at the state of the voice and data network, before they move forward with an acquisition. One of the things I do for my clients is, as they're considering relocations, I help a lot of clients move from point A to point B. We go through and do site surveys with them to see what the low voltage environment of the place they might be looking to move or acquire looks like.
Wow.
So, having that technology expert that is in your corner is very important, whether you're looking to sell or looking to acquire, just to make sure that you know what you have and you know what you're getting.
Is everybody getting I'm just asking, and you would be the expert on this, but it seems like everybody's moving toward Microsoft Office 365 and Teams. Is that a high percentage for you?
Absolutely. So we are an M365 reseller, and we resell M365 and Teams to our clients. A lot of people are doing that. I still find people on the Zoom platform. I find people using the Google platform. We really like Microsoft 365 because of some of the built-in encryption tools and archiving that's done. It's also much easier to be various industry compliant, like HIPAA compliant or NIST compliant or PCI compliant. There's other email platforms out there. But yes, definitely what we see is a trend towards everything being subscription based. It's very different than how it used to, where business owners used to buy and own a lot of their technology hardware for voice and data, buy servers, buy a phone system, etc. Own an Exchange server that they were running in their office. And today it is primarily prescription or subscription based, and all things moving to the cloud, server included.
Jen, this has been very, very interesting and certainly eye-opening, especially on the cybersecurity side. But once again, give out the numbers and the website, and we appreciate your time for sure.
Absolutely. All right. That's another chance for a plug. So
yes.
I can be reached at 248-228-3218. Big Water's main number is 248-42. Oh, excuse me. I was about to give you my cell number. You don't get that.
Uh-oh.
Big Water's main number is 248-350-2020. And our website is www.bigwatertech, that's tech.com. And my email, JSHUBOW@bigwatertech.com. And I really appreciate you having me and giving me the opportunity to
Absolutely.
speak to your audience, Matt.
How many people on the staff, by the way?
There's about 25 of us right now,
Oh.
and we are growing. So if you know anyone looking to break into the technology industry, we are always looking for new team members, young and old, who may be interested in joining our team.
I love it. I love it. There she is, Jen Shubow with us, senior technology sales specialist. I got it right, from
Yeah,
Big
you
Water
did.
Tech. And again, go to their website at bigwatertech.com. This has been another episode of Succession Success, the Q5 Experience podcast. Thanks for listening and watching wherever you get your podcasts.